action. So hi, Katie here. So I have a new camera. So you will be able to see all my flaws now, of which there are many. So I'm going to be really self-conscious now for a while. So the camera I'm using, incidentally, my new camera is a Canon. It's a Vixia HF R800. So and the sound, I've tested it and the sound is much better than the sound on my other cameras. I was using my webcam before, but before that I did buy a camera, and but unfortunately the sound quality wasn't very good. The picture quality was great, but the sound quality wasn't very good, and it was an unbranded camera. So I'm really pleased with this one. It's come with a light, it's come with a tripod, it's come with several lenses, and it's come with a filter and a microphone, which I'm not using at the moment. And guess what? I ordered it Sunday here in Wales, UK, and it came today, this morning, on Wednesday morning, all the way from the USA. So all the way from New Jersey, from Indianapolis, or I don't know, my geography is not very good, but it came from the USA anyway. So that's brilliant. I am really pleased. And and even like with the adapter, there was even an international travel plug with it. So I have got a international sort of travel plug somewhere, because here in the UK all the plugs are like 3 prongs, and so this kind of adapted, there's a travel plug sort of so I didn't have to go looking for one. So it's brilliant, yeah. So not much news really. I had a letter the other day from the local gender team inviting me to a voice therapy session via Zoom. So I've booked that for early February, so I'm going to have my first voice therapy session. My voice is one of the things that really bugs me, and it also outs me as trans, I think. Not that I mind being seen as trans, I'm proud to be trans, but I find that as soon as I speak, people a lot of the time people stare. Not everybody stares, but like for instance, I think what it is, they kind of read me as female by sight, but as soon as I open my mouth, they kind of look, just sort of, because they can't quite understand why my voice isn't what they expected it to be. So and it doesn't really, my voice bugs me a little bit, I do wish that I had a higher voice. Funny thing is, when I was at school, my voice never really broke. So what happened was I put on a deeper voice because I was getting bullied, and it kind of stuck. So they specifically said, "Oh, why do you sound like a girl?" And I was thinking, well, I am a girl, it would be good to get my voice, try and do something with my voice. To be honest, I don't think there's much that can be done with my voice. But then if it didn't break, maybe it's just habit, really. I can't ever recall my voice breaking. I just literally switched to a deeper voice because I was being picked on. It's like the trouble with having, like, sometimes, like phone calls, for instance, when I'm on the phone, I end up outing myself a lot because people will ask my name and I'll say it's Katie, and I'll kind of say, oh, I'm transgender, that's why my voice is deeper. But I don't really need to do that, but I just feel like I want to do it, so I'm always afraid people won't believe I am who I say I am on the phone, which is crazy, another of my hang-ups, but there we go. Most people are fine, you know, it clicks, there might be a little pause, you can tell people sort of pause when I sort of like, they say, was that Katie? And I'll say, yeah, this is Katie, and I was going to give my last name then. I think a lot of people do know my last name anyway, but yeah, I mean, I think people know, I can almost sense them, like when I don't tell them I'm trans, I can sense that little momentary pause where they're actually trying to work out what's going on, and then they probably think, aha, that's it, she's trans. So yeah, but yeah, I can't think of anything else to talk about really. Emotionally I've been up and down. I think I'm developing a bit more up top, so since I've been on the higher dose of estrogen, so that's good, that's brilliant. And oh, my friend has is going to get the signature for her surgery, so she had her appointment via Zoom on a couple of weeks ago, or back last week, and which begs the question really, and now everybody's having their appointments via Zoom, you know, their appointments at, so like they would normally go up to London to have them. Why couldn't they have done that before? Because I mean, like, it costs a lot of money to get up to London, but I don't know, maybe it's nicer to meet somebody in person, but I always think, like, for a lot of people, maybe that option should have been there, like a Zoom call before. So, but yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, I used to go up to London with her and for the appointments, and we would just make a break of it, you know, like a sort of holiday break, and we would go shopping or something for, stay there overnight, you know, 2 days, and just do that kind of thing, go out for meals and stuff. So yeah, but I haven't decided yet whether I'm having surgery, so I'm still with the Welsh Gender Service. I've been to the Cardiff clinic last year. Before COVID broke out, I went to the Cardiff clinic, I think it was, well, late December 2019, and then I went another time maybe early on in the year before the COVID outbreak, and yeah, I mean, I always found it was a really friendly place, you know. I mean, like every time I've been there, I've kind of met up with people I know there anyway, so I mean, the trans community in like South Wales and Wales is kind of like, most people know each other, so yeah, it's you know, it's all good. I mean, I'm glad I'm on hormones now. I haven't had any problems with my blood count was stable, my blood pressure is kind of relatively okay, especially since I gave up caffeine, my blood pressure kind of went right down. So it could still be better. I mean, like we're talking sometimes, like now the high point is like around the 130s, and sort of like maybe it might edge towards 90 something, but before I gave up caffeine, it was literally going through the roof. You know, it was going like, I'd get like 170 sometimes, over 105 and worse, you know, and that really freaked me out, and that really scared me. And I dialed 111 a couple of times, and I actually had the night doctor come out to me once back last year, a couple of months ago, and the doctor upped my dose of blood pressure medication. But the good thing is the hormones are not affecting it, so I can, you know, I can take hormones, that's fine. So far, touch wood, everything's fine. So yeah. So anyway, I love you all, and I hope that you know, that there was something interesting in this video. There's not much of a theme to it. It's not scripted. It's literally just me talking to you. I thank you very much for watching. Please do let me know about your experiences. If if you're trans, let me know about your experiences of trying to access healthcare during lockdown. It's not easy. Thankfully we've got the internet these days, we've got Zoom. If this had happened like 30, 40 years ago, I mean, I think a lot of us would be just totally stuffed, you know, so yeah. So anyway, I am going to say good night or good morning or good afternoon to you, good day, and I love you all. Thank you for watching, and take care and stay safe, folks. Au revoir. Cheerio. Bye.